Hello everyone, and today we are reviewing the previewed cards to the new set Extradimensional Crisis. So we have new Pokemon EX as well as a new type of Pokemon ultrabeast. Really interesting stuff. and yeah, we'll see what type of decks that could be built using these new Pokemons, and of course we'll be discussing whether they see play or not in the current meta. Okay, before we proceed, please don't forget to like and subscribe, help support the channel, and I'll see you in the review. Okay, first Pokemon is Buzzwole EX. Let's discuss the stats first. 140 HP, and with the first attack punch, not too impressive, just 30 damage for 2 normal energy. But the second attack, wow, okay, big beat for 3 energy, you can deal 120 damage. So you need 3 leaf energy and 1 normal energy. The drawback is you can't use this attack next turn. Okay, so I think this will pair well with a Leafeon EX or Superior. And of course, there was another supporter card that was revealed in this set that will definitely help this Pokemon. So not sure not sure if it will warp the format, but this will definitely be strong against Darkrai decks. So Darkrai Giratina EX is still a meta, or still the one of the top decks in the current meta, and this will definitely counter that deck. Okay, next Pokemon we have here is Blacephalon, 100 HP. So this has only one attack, Beat Punk. Okay, this Pokemon also does 70 damage to itself. Okay, and it requires 3 energy, but the damage is quite high, 130. Mm, okay, so maybe this could see play, I think, with the new supporter card that we'll be reviewing later. But yeah, I'm not too sure about this one. Well, we could use this with Moltres EX. Of course, Moltres EX has the ability to generate energy for our bench Pokemons, but I'm not sure if Blacephalon is good enough to see play. So we'll see. We could also test this, but yeah, pretty skeptical here. Of course, actually, it might pair well with the new supporter card, but we'll see. All right, next up we have Tapu Koko, 130 HP, quite low, but it has an interesting attack. Plasma Hurricane, 20 damage for just 1 energy, and you can take an energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. So essentially, you're setting it up first turn. Next turn, you can attack with Mach Bolt for 90 damage. Really strong. Now, the only problem here is the HP is quite low for me, and of course, it's weak to fighting Pokemon. So right now, a lot of Garchomp EX and Rampardos running around the ranked games, but still a really powerful and solid EX Pokemon. And it's a better version of Pikachu EX, I think, because for one, it has a initial attack that deals 20 damage plus setting it up, and next turn you can deal 90 damage. So actually, that's a total of 110 damage for just 2 energy. Really powerful. The only problem is if it's not in the active spot, most likely you'll have to set it up by putting 3 energy on it. But of course, we have Pachirisu to set it up just in case we don't get it in the active spot. So yeah, definitely we'll see play in rank. The only thing is, of course, the only thing here is, of course, it's weak to fighting Pokemon. So we'll see. Next up, we have the new supporter card, Lusamine. So Lusamine here can only be used if your opponent already has a point, and the ability is you can choose one of your Ultra Beast, attach 2 random energy from your discard pile to Pokemon. So pretty powerful and can definitely turn around games. So like I said before, Buzzwole, definitely you can set it up if one of your Pokemons gets knocked out, or if you have Blacephalon can attack immediately with Beat Punk, 130 damage, quite powerful, and definitely will see play, and we'll definitely see this in rank. I'm not sure if it's going to be one of the top supporters in the current meta, but we'll see. Okay, next up we have Nihilego. Nihilego here is, 70 HP, sure. And it has an interesting ability actually, more poison. Your opponent's active Pokemon takes plus 10 damage from being poisoned. So actually I really like this ability. And of course it has an attack called New Wave, 30 damage. Your Pokemon or your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. So this will work well with the new Pokemon tool, Poison Barb. And I'm not sure if Weezing will get a resurgence. Hopefully it does. I'm a real fan of I'm a fan of that Pokemon. Unfortunately, it's not being used anymore because a lot of fighting decks that are really strong right now. But with Nihilego, we'll see. And of course, you also have Lusamine to support this Pokemon because it's an Ultra Beast. So yeah, you can definitely immediately put energy on it. But I don't think Lusamine will be used in this type of deck. This is more of a poison type of deck. So maybe Weezing, and then you have the Scolipede deck that could deal extra damage when an opponent is or opponent's active Pokemon is poisoned. That could see some play again, but we'll see. Okay, next up we have Guzzlord EX. So for 170 HP, that's quite high, and of course we have two attacks here. Grindcore. Grindcore deals 30 damage, and of course it has a Team Rocket ability. Excuse me, Team Rocket ability. And yeah, so you flip a coin. If for each heads you remove energy from your opponent's active Pokemon, that is actually really powerful. So it's like a Team Rocket attack. You can attack each turn with Grindcore and keep on discarding energy from your opponent's Pokemon. Yeah, that's pretty powerful. Second attack here, Tyrannical Hole. For 120 damage, you need 4 energy, so quite high. But I think that's the purpose of Grindcore here, is to delay your opponent to the point that you can just Tyrannical Hold their active Pokemon. That's actually a really powerful strategy. And of course, remember we have a new supporter card, Lusamine. So yeah, this will definitely see play. Not sure if it will beat the meta, but we'll see. Okay, next up we have Celesteela. I hope that I said that correct. Yeah, I hope I said that correctly. Celesteela, 120 HP. Another Ultra Beast. So it has an ability, Ultra Thrusters. Once during your turn, you may switch your active Ultra Beast with one of your bench Ultra Beast. That is actually really powerful. So essentially you can switch every turn using this Pokemon as long as those Pokemon are Ultra Beast. Quite powerful. Really powerful. So you can just manipulate your bench and active spot every turn. Yeah. And with it has an attack, Moonbaton. Moonbaton for 3 normal energy, 100 damage. With a coin if tails, this attack does nothing. Okay, so that is not impressive. But I think you'll be happy. You'll be playing this mostly for its Pokemon ability. So yeah, if you have like the new Pokemon, Buzzwole EX, you can just switch with another Buzzwole EX that's already set up, attack again with Big Beat. Next turn, switch again. So yeah, this will definitely see play, I think, with Buzzwole and Lusamine in that deck. Pretty powerful. Okay, next up we have Permosa. Permosa, 70 HP. Jump Blues, this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, and it also deals 20 damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Okay. I think it's okay, and not sure if it will see play. I don't think so, but maybe this could be a good early game Pokemon, or early game turn where you can deal 20 damage, and once you set up your Buzzwole, you can just switch using Cyrus and then finish off any bench Pokemon the opponent has. Maybe you can use this. Okay, finally we have Zeraora. So let's note here it's not a Ultra Beast Pokemon, just a normal Pokemon for 90 HP, and has an ability Thunderclap Flash. At the end of your first turn, take 1 energy from your energy zone and attach it to this Pokemon. Okay, that's an interesting ability. So if it's your first turn, and this Pokemon is in the active spot, or excuse me, not even in the active spot. If it's in your bench or active, you can immediately set it up to attack next turn. Okay, that's fine. So maybe this could see play, but yeah, unfortunately, stat wise, not too good. But it's a good early game attacker. Okay, so that is it for my review. Thank you again for listening, and let me know in the comment section what do you think will be the strongest EX in this set, and will it break the meta? We'll see. And as always, please don't forget to like and subscribe, help support the channel, and I'll see you next time.